Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chip here with a weekly analysis. What we're gonna get into is go straight into some chef pairs, been kind of peeping and kind of looking and seeing what's going on in those pairs. So we're gonna jump right into it. But before that, smash that like, smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and let's get it, guys. Let's get this. So, what basically what I'm looking in the chefs, I've been seeing that the CAD has been obviously falling like crazy. GBP also has been doing some rocky things too. But the chef itself has been very strong. So I kind of want to see what we could do with riding that trend there. So what we're gonna do is gonna do this markup real fast. Okay. Well, not much fast, but let's see what we have here. Basically gonna do my top down. Okay, what I'm seeing. So from the higher time frame, I'm seeing informations, right? So we have more informations going on here. Would I look for that? This low got broken and it got retested. So what I'm gonna do, just because I see this, we see a pullback, see a nice. So yeah, I'm gonna possibly look for this to continue to the downside. We're in consolidation right now. As you can see, this M right here. So we have this head right here. We have these two shoulders. Look at this head right here. So what I want to do is I want to actually I want to take this to this support here. What I'll do is I'll take it to the support. Yeah. So yeah, so we'll see what happens there. We'll possibly even have some type of pullback around this area. So it's only about 30 pips. So I want to see how price continues from there, but I want to actually aim for another zone. So if we're doing this zone to zone, as you can see, this is very low. So um, yeah, the next zone would be that low basically. And it was that low also. So we got this area, we have this area. All right, so we'll go back for that area. All right. But for right now, I think we're just gonna have to bear with it, literally bear with it. Um, right after this break, though, I'm gonna actually look for it to go lower. So looking for this whole stretch, about full 83 pips, 82 pips. So what we could do is have TP2. I'm not gonna go for the wick because I don't want it to go there and then just go instantly right back up. I don't want it to pull back or reject it real fast. So even after that break, yeah, about 42 pips from there. So this is CADCHF. Um, looking for this to bear some more. Even for the 4 hour, looks really nice. Okay, so knowing that chef is very strong, what we're gonna do is still ride that trend. We're gonna still see what's going on for the month. Okay, rejection. So what I'm looking at right here is I'm looking at rejections. So, but sometimes the more it rejects, the weaker the area gets to. So, yeah, it can be more valid, but it could also create more weakness. So, we want to, this is a crucial zone right now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, and then looking at this area, get a nice candlestick pattern right here. Also with these three. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for this to continue to the downside and take this for the next zone. So okay. And watch out for something to happen here. Yeah, so something could possibly happen around this 22 pips area. So even though it might not seem much, if you were to get this entry right here, right at the break of the day, yeah, you might get into 22 pips, but it could possibly come up because we have this zone area. So, right, we have little slight pullbacks, manipulations. So I would continue for the downside for sure. Um, yeah, I would still look for a bearish movement out of this. Yep. So even though this is still consolidating, technically, if you can see, it's just not really doing too much. The finer trade out of this would be the break of this zone. So after that zone, it's done for. But right now, even for golden chip, it's just sitting in between a very strong level, the 50 and a 61.8 on the weekly. So this trade can consolidate, can do a lot of things right now. It can reverse, it can go in many directions if it really wanted to. But I would still look for this to sell for another 100 pips. Yeah, for another 100 pips at least. We'll get at least another 100 pips. If we get this break, then we'll probably get a little bit more than that. We'll probably get 114 pips. But yeah, that's just like my observation on GBP. Also, going into EURCHF, it's been the same thing. It's honestly been the same thing, been very bearish. So what we want to do, see how this trend is, see what we're gonna go against, and just know whenever a trade isn't going your way, and you've looked on the higher time frames and you've got your analysis from the higher time frames, and but then you jump down to the lower time frame, just be prepared that that's going to be a completely psychological switch. So yeah, I know a lot of traders that want to hold their trades, but they'll see a slight pullback and either knocks them out or it just seems like a bad position for them at the moment. But what I would do is definitely put your risk a little bit lower than what you would usually do if you're looking to swing, because the market can do anything at any moment. This is 200 pips, right? This is 200 pips in 1 week. Next week, you would think, oh, wow, got a break. Wow, okay. You think this is just going to pull back, but it went all the way deep in, so, and then back to where it is currently. So with that, in this market, you could swing, but you're gonna have to deal with it for weeks. You're gonna have to deal for it for days. It's not gonna be maybe even 1 week. It might not even be a couple days. You're gonna be in some, and in a trade for quite some time, looking on a higher time frame too. So just keep that in mind. And then go into a lower time frames, that's going to be deception to your higher time frame observation. So you would definitely want to make sure you're trading within your style. Don't try to hop around whenever sessions come. If you are trying to do session to session, then that's something that obviously you could do so. But swinging purposes and just sometimes hitting targets, just having a target amount it's really good. Okay, just wanted to say something about that. But basically what I want to do is I'm going to continue for this to go bearish. I'm actually going to build my Fibonacci on here. See, it was 61. Okay. So my 161's here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a little bit more. I'm going to put it up here, right? And that's going to be my target. Usually that's your target, but since we don't want any type of manipulation, any type of anything to happen around that area, we're just gonna get it before it happened. So that's about 60 pips from that daily. I would want to continue this after that break, but we want to see what it does here. We technically get a pullback a lot. Even if it isn't going right back to the 100, we'll see it go 50% of that move of that uh, 100 through 165. Because as we know, 50% of the move, if it rejects that itself, that's a strong continuation. And it looks like it could do so, with this type of information right here. So yeah, let's keep that in mind, y'all. And for ultimate, we'll see how things go and play out for the weeks, and we'll check up and see how things are. But for there, looks like we're having a bearish market for CADCHF, GBPCHF, and EURCHF. And let's get it. Shoot, let's get these pips. It's been good. So let's get it. Let's continue. All right, YouTube. Peace.